Hey guys, hopefully I am actually live with sound this time. Um, yeah, I don't know if anybody's going to show up. I'm just thought I would record some of my thought processes while um, I decided to go live while I'm working on this really quick. I am, now that we're done with the doll challenge for the pajama party, which is super cute. Hey Jay, can you hear me this time? I should like schedule lives, but I don't. What am I trying to say? I'm not like organized, and I don't like to be. I did. I'm so I've had a YouTube channel for a really long time. Great. I had some trouble figuring out my headsets. I thought for sure like there was something wrong with my Mac, but I just hadn't turned. I had my headsets muted like a dork, so this time I made sure. Uh, um, So yeah, I've had my other YouTube channel for a bazillion years since my son was born, and so 14 years. And so I used to go live on there all the time while I was drawing, and I still do. Um, but I never scheduled anything. It's just whenever I feel like it. So I guess I'm kind of holding to my pattern over there, over here, as I do over there. Yeah. So I haven't. I've watched almost all of the of Lissa's doll pajama party videos today so far, and they're so cute. I really needed that dose of cute serotonin today, so I was like super happy. I was super happy for Joy for doing, or for Lissa for doing that. But so now though we have to get on to the dreaded Maleficent challenge, and I bought a naked doll, as you can see here, and so I've got up the original Sleeping Beauty costume. Yeah, I don't know. It's just I suppose I should because like people I guess I don't really have enough like faithful viewers that I think would come to the live. Like it's a really good thing. Like Dolls and Dabbling, she does hers on Wednesdays, right? And um, there's gonna be one tonight by Crafty Kitty, right? Um, but you know, people can't always get to like make time. I don't know. I'm just so loosey goosey. Whenever I just feel like it, I feel like it. Or if I feel like somebody, if I have something that somebody might be interested in, I guess. So um, like maybe this one is interesting. I don't know. I know I've got to think about uh this costume because it's going to be kind of crazy, and um I'm looking at this doll, and I'm looking at the original Maleficent outfits, and I don't even know what I'm going to do. If you can see this over here, like her original outfit, of course it's stylized and not realistic, so they could do whatever they wanted, but look at how much material is on that dress. And it looks like she has it looks like she has an undergarment. I had another screenshot where you can really see the like right here. I'm gonna have to erase that. But there's you can see that she has some kind of a plated or wrapped neck, uh, a plated or wrapped neck thing, scarf. I'm not sure what it is though, and she never obviously is without her overdress. But I mean, I was thinking that like with medieval costumes, all the ladies in the medieval times they wore they all were cowled just like a hijab kind of, you know, like so would it really this would have been what? Her head would have been wrapped with a scarf and then maybe down her neck like this underneath. Hmm. Yeah. I I don't know. I mean, I thought at least I was like if I have to do so cuz what Marna and Tammy are doing Blythe dolls, right? So I was thinking I can't do an outfit and a Blythe doll. And I think Marna's even like doing a face up on her. So, oh, that's super brave. So I thought maybe if I could just buy the doll because I love the original Sleeping Beauty anyway. And if I can find a doll, then I could just make the costume. So I think, and then she has these strange things like these like dragon ears on the side that aren't actually on the Disney doll that I have, and I don't know if that's if the original doll came with it or if yeah, or if she just if it was just a decorative thing and they just left it off on the Disney doll because it was too hard to put on there. Yeah. So yeah, they're so inspiring. I'm just like dying to see what they come up with, Marta and Tammy. So I'm thinking like, so okay, so for this, I'm gonna like mute. I'm gonna soften that up a little bit. So there is, dang it, I'm in the wrong layer. So there is this on the original costume, and there is this, but I'm not going to do this. No. So I'm wondering if I should do some kind of, it looks like she's got a, what does it look like she's got here? It looks like she has, so she has a gown. Is that gray? I want this to be in color. Looks like she has a gown right here, or this is the part of the coat, and she's really skinny. But then she has these giant sleeves that are attached somehow to the coat. What's going on here with this? I don't even know what's going on there. This is obviously stylized folds. Like that doesn't even show up. These are stylized folds. And I don't have any purple fabric. So, and I'm not sure if I'm going to get I'm not sure if I'm going to get a commission before my commission money before I have to actually start doing this costume. I have like some black, I don't even think I have enough black t-shirt. I don't have enough black fabric. I know, Jay. It's like, I mean, even you have this doll, don't you? And her costume isn't this big. It's more like simplified, isn't it? So yeah, so I'm not sure. Yeah, I have black paint. Yeah, I suppose I don't have purple paint though, but purple paint I could run out and probably get some purple paint to do the edging. But you know me, I'm such a perfectionist. I like I want to do something. So it seems like you would need to do an undergarment, or I would need to do at least some kind of neck. So I could just do a dickie, I suppose. But who would want to do that? I could probably just do like a cat suit, like under here that has a turtleneck on it. Oh, purple for the edging. Yeah, I could do that. But I'm like, that would be way easier than trying to like sew on a scalloped purple edging, wouldn't it? I should try to see what the original outfit. So the other thing I'm worried about is staining the doll with some black all black clothing. So I could do like a white I could do like a white cat suit underneath it with, and then just have this black part excuse me, sewn on with an underlayer, like, you know, just to, but then yeah, so like how do I, so it's like yeah, I don't know if this is interesting at all, Jay. I'm sorry. I just thought maybe anybody who was like thinking of doing this might be interested. And then she's got this giant collar. So the coat, so you would need to put on a big collar like this and either double line it or put wire. And you know, I'm really new to sewing. So it's like I've only been trying to sew for like the last year. So I kind of just have to like wing everything, and then like if I don't really know what I'm doing, and I don't use patterns because I like to make everything difficult. Um, so I always go online. I look for something that's similar, like like a real person's outfit. Oh yeah, card would work. Yeah, because I could run out and get some stiff stuff or some stiff interfacing. But again, I'm trying to like think of what I'm going to do if I don't have any money at the time. It just depends on when I get paid. You know how it is with clients. You don't always know when they're going to actually send the payment. And I think this payment's coming from overseas, so it's going to take a while. Felt would work too. I'm out of black felt. But see, but then I would want to have, I don't like the look of felt because cheap, I like the look of real wool felt, but all you can find at the craft stores is the crappy plastic stuff, and I just don't like the look of it. So if I used felt, and is this a double collar or is it a single? Like, is it, oh no, it's just, I see. So it's a high stiff collar that turns out. So then, and it's purple on the inside, so you could do purple on the inside, have felt or card on the inside, and then the black on the outside, right? And then the thing is, though, hello, Sabrina. So basically, yeah, you just have to build the outer outfit. So the reason I'm looking at this is because I could do an outfit that's like a regular shift. So if this is the body, because it's based on medieval stuff, right? And they did everything in rectangles. So let's see. If this is the body, she has the rectangle shape here, and then she basically has this is basically what's going on, but then it flies out. And so this would be cut times 2, one for the front and one for the back, because it's not form-fitting. But the back does slope. But then what would you do for the back? Would you have to, if this was the back, and they usually put gores on the side, these triangular gores, but you probably wouldn't need that because of the way the sleeve is attached. Yeah, I don't know why I'm trying to make this harder. It would be a lot easier to replicate like the actual Disney store doll costume than this, but you know me, I'm crazy. So, but then if you could attach I could go look and see, but look at this. It looks like it's kind of in between. The sleeves, oh, this is really complicated. So the sleeves go in front and this lining goes all the way down. Is this where the gore would be? And then the back. So they added these triangular gores. So the original shifts that they did, they had triangular gores on the sides. They had straight sleeves like this. So this is the actual medieval shift or kirtle or whatever. And then they put little gussets here of triangle gussets. All right, let's see. Could you do like a triangle shape? Jay says, could you do like a triangle shape and then form the rectangle by sewing it in? Yeah, there's got to be some kind of triangular gore situation going on somewhere, right? Like, so if this is this is what the original medieval shift and kirtles would be based on. kirtles are slightly different, but she's not wearing a kirtle. She's basically wearing a shift, like an elaborate shift with a collar. Obviously, she's not doing, this is not a historical costume, Maleficent. Okay, so if you did, the gores would come up like this. So that would, so there would be 2 here and 2 here, because, you know, there'd be a front and a back. So there's got to be some way to do, add more gores. You know what I need to look at? I need to look at maybe if, you know, like how Edwardian and Victorian skirts that had the emphasis on the bustle back. Maybe I need to piece the back. I'm not figuring, I can't figure, this math and geometry and sewing and 3D stuff is, and then she's got those, yeah, I don't know, because I do kind of want to make it, you know, historically sort of plausible. Like this. And there would be a front, this would be an opening here. You're not terrible, you're smart, Jay. You're smart for simplifying everything. Your pajama party, Cindy, was so perfect for that. It was so, you know, it's funny because I never saw Cindy's at all until I started watching you guys. Like, I've never saw the 90s Cindy's and I never saw the vintage Cindy's. And now, of course, I'm obsessed with those vintage ones. I should just simplify it. I mean, so even if I simplified it like this and just had I could just have it so that like, you know, I think the dolls, the actual Disney dolls, they just have the sleeves like this, don't they? So that it doesn't actually attach all the way down. I could just make them really full and have them here. Because if that was going to, I mean, that's probably what they would have done in the medieval times anyway, but how they did these gores on the big sweeping skirt would be really hard to do. It's got to be, I just don't know how they would, I don't know how they would make that bottom. So Cindy's like is great British, right? She's just like a UK thing, right? Like, because sometimes on eBay I see things that are like Fleur and stuff, but that's not Cindy, right? That's like some European counterpart. So if I do the gore like this, I mean, what if I did, so what if we did like maybe if I need to look at a bottom of like a mermaid dress, like, you know, my prom dress in the 80s was a mermaid skirt, right? So they go like a Morticia Addams thing. So maybe if I could figure out how the Morticia Addams bottom was, then, so if I could look at a pattern for a mermaid skirt, but then make it like this instead and make it bigger. What do you think, Jay? Do you think that would work? Okay, so it'll be a traditional shift. It'll be a traditional shift for the top and the arms. And then she'll have to have a collar that does this. So then you would drop it down here. Yes. Jay says yes. So it's Jay approved. So with the collar like this, God, my scribbles are awful today. Oh, this collar is going to be difficult too. And then find a mermaid skirt pattern for grown-up people. See how it's constructed, and then see if I can modify something for the bottom of her thing. I still want to know what this pink stuff is on her in there. And then a bead on a stick, painted gold. I don't know if I don't have any gold paint. I have beads. I don't have any sticks though. A bead on a stick. Did your Maleficent come with any did she come with any accessories like the bird or her wand or anything? Then I have to do either purple. Part ribbon or strips of fabric. Oh, that's a good idea. So I could make her like a white bodysuit and with a turtleneck and then just like wrap black around her neck onto the bodysuit. Okay. That is a good idea. All right, let me write this down. So we need to have a basic shift, modify sleeves, white under suit, wrap, black ribbon around turtleneck. Felt, or I do have some stiff stuff for my when I do bead embroidery. Felt or stiff stuff for collar, purple paint, a mermaid skirt pattern for bottom dress inspiration. Well, there you go, Jay. You totally helped me solve this conundrum. So thank you. Yay. I should have gone the easy route and I don't have a mermaid. I mean, I don't have a Maleficent. I didn't have I could have bought a Maleficent doll with her costume, but that would be, since I didn't already have one, that would be cheating. So, yeah, so I don't know. I will save this. Save as. Where is it? Why isn't it? There we go. Save it to my desktop. I still have to deal with the Pilgrim one too, and the Pilgrim doll that I was interested in Mercari, it was sold. You didn't cheat. You already had it, so you were lucky, girl. There are more Pilgrim dolls on for sale on Mercari, and the only reason the one I wanted was it had the Pilgrim Barbie and the one that looks like Little House on the Prairie. The what is that called? The ones that went across in the covered wagons and in the can't I think? Anyway, Pioneer. So there was a lot for a Pilgrim and a Pioneer Barbie dolls. Looked really in great condition, no boxes, for $9. $9. Oh my god, I'm so sad. And they were so cute because they weren't blonde. They looked like, they were both brunettes, and I just wanted them so bad. But I didn't, what are you gonna do when you don't have the money? You don't have the money, right? So I hadn't gotten paid yet, so I couldn't get them. So now I'm probably gonna have to I'll have to make a dress. Two Blythes. Jay made a Pilgrim style effort for two Blythes. Oh, Jay. Jay! Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see that. I guess I could make a Pilgrim outfit for a Blythe. I haven't done anything with my Blythes in a while. And they're all like standing around naked. But I don't know. I guess I've been kind of obsessed with I guess I could do that. I could plan something. I mean, that shouldn't be too hard to do. Except you need a lot of fabric for the hat because their heads are so big. But so now I kind of want one of those. So anyway, both of those dolls are all over the place at pretty good prices on Mercari, just separately. So I don't really need them. And I found out that my blonde Barbie style looks doll is coming tomorrow. So I'm extremely Stitch by Stitch with Lily. I absolutely love her. She is amazing. And she hand stitches everything. So like she's my hero because I hand sew right now. I don't know. I have my grandmother's sewing machine, and she gave it to me before she passed, which would have been in 2000 and she passed in 2015. So I probably got it the year before she passed, and I haven't even tried it. Like I haven't tried to see if it works. It's an old Singer, and I've never. I think the last time I used a sewing machine, I was maybe like 11. So I have no idea even how to use a sewing machine, and I don't even think it would probably work. So I'm extremely intimidated, and I'd probably need to take it down to like the. You did? Which one did you get, Jay? Which lick stall did you get? And did you get it for like the retail price, or did you have to pay extra? Yeah, so I'm like really scared. I guess I could take it down to like Joann's Fabric or the sewing store in town, and because they all work on machines, and say, hey, does this thing even work? What does it need? And then I could look at I could dig in my room to try to find the foot pedal and the booklet on it because she had all that stuff. But yeah, that would involve digging in this room, and you guys know how bad my room is right now, so that's a lot of work. I mean, I guess I could take it down. Oh, the brunette one for retail? Oh, I'm jealous. I haven't found her yet. She's so cute. That's the other one I'm for sure going to get, I think. She's very pretty. So, and I mean, I like the little Asian girl too, but I'm not totally in love with her hair. And it's not that I don't like. Yeah, they used to be really good, didn't they? But see, I've been like, I looked at some stuff about like maybe modern stuff isn't as good as any of the older stuff, right? So I don't even know if this old thing will work, and I'm kind of stressed out about it. But with the way my hand has been feeling, so I really enjoy hand sewing, but what things I don't like hand sewing are gathered skirts. They are the worst. I can't keep them. I can't, and I don't like sewing the gathering stitch because it's too loosey goosey unless you sew like a double line, and then so it's like double the work, right? You have to first you have to sew the gathering stitch, and then if you want to have a really nice gather, you sew a second one, then by hand. Then you have to pull that. Then you have to attach it to your waistband or whatever, or your sleeve holes, and then you have to try to go through all those layers. And if your fabric's thick, it kills my hands. So I would at least like to. And I don't like the look of raw. So I like to fold over everything and fill the edges and make it really nice. But at doll scale, it's so hard to do. So I think it would be nice to have a zigzag stitch for my knit fabrics and anything that I can't really Fold over. Yeah, I'm scared. I'm scared about the sewing machine. Jay, do you have any sewing machine tutorials on your channel? Because I haven't. I mean, I've gone back and looked at a lot of your videos, but you have a lot of videos. So, do you have any like noob sewing machine videos for anybody to look at? I really don't need a fancy sewing machine. I literally just want to be able to do a straight stitch, go forward, backwards, and have a zigzag. That's like literally all I want. So, because it would be, I hate using fray checks, so it would be nice to be able to zigzag some of my edges. Or also, the other thing that's a real pain in the neck is trying to keep hold of elastic with one hand and pull it, and then like you kind of have to like anchor it to something because you don't have three hands, right? So like the sewing machine, it's like really easy. You just pull your elastic out and then just sew along it. But when you're doing it by hand, it's like I have to grab a clippy and like anchor my fabric and the one end of the elastic. Then I have to yank the elastic really hard, and then you have one set up. You have one up for a friend who got the same machine. Okay, I'm gonna go look at that later, um, because I'm like afraid to do anything until I've watched like a million. Because I'm a visual learner. I'm like, oh, you kept it unlisted. Could you share? Could you DM me the link to it so I could watch it, or is that not okay? Because I think I need to like watch a million videos on like how if you're total rank noob and you need to like I mean I've used a sewing machine but I've never threaded it. I don't know anything how to do the bobbin. I don't know like I don't even know. Yeah, I'm like so new. Um, so I'll have to watch a bunch of videos on that, and then maybe I'll get the courage up. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, Jay. That would be awesome. And I also want to be able to know like when if I do take it in to have them service it and say that it works or it doesn't work or whatever or what it needs, then I know what they're talking about. So that's the other thing. Like, because I, just like with a car, it's kind of like a chick taking a car to the. Sometimes they try to rip you off. Not that I think that the places in town would try to rip me off, but I like to know like, oh, okay, I know what you mean. I see. Okay, yes, that's fine. Do it. As opposed to them telling me a bunch of stuff and I just stare at them like a deer in the headlights. So, yeah, I'm just stressed out that I'm not going to get my client to pay me before the 11/11 sale on AliExpress. There's a bunch of stuff I have in my cart that I really want. I was so glad to see your little tiny smiling doll, little tiny, the 6-inch BJDs in your pajama party video because, um, as you know, I'm kind of obsessed with them right now. And I just think they're so cute. And I just don't understand why more people don't have them because they're adorable and they're wicked, wicked cheap on AliExpress. Like it's ridiculous how cheap they are. So, I was going to ask you if you want me to send you any of these patterns I'm making for the Monst Body midi that I have. If you ever want me to send you any, like the onesie thing, because just let me know and I can send them to you, Jay. They will pay me. It's just I'm just worried it's not going to get here before the 11th. You know, um, that's all. I just want it in my bank account before the 11th so I can spend it. I just have plans. I don't have a fear. We have a contract. They have to pay me. It's not that they're not going to pay me. It's just will they pay me before the 11th? So, I just I really, 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 really want to see the money in my account. You would? Okay, so I will. They're not 100% perfect though, so like you might have to like, but you're like a good sewer, so you would know how to fix it if it wasn't 100%. So because I'm gonna try to scan them in, and then I'm gonna. I have to. Well, I can't scan them with my scanner. I'll take a picture and then I'll put them in my illustration, my not this illustration software, my vector illustration software, and clean them up, and then I can send a PDF to you because I would love for people to test them out for me because eventually I'd like to offer all these, some of them for free, some of them for paid, and there's like not a lot for anyway for anything that I make, and I need people who have sewing machines and stuff to test them. So I would love to just like send you anything I make and have you, if you want them, and then just have you test them for me and tell me, oh yeah, this worked fine, or oh Karen, nobody can sew this. This is ridiculous. Only you know what you're doing on this one. You need to fix it for everybody else. That would be super duper awesome. So, um, yeah. So I don't even know. I don't really have anything else to talk about with like the dolls. I was just trying to figure this out, and I do have like some art stuff I need to get working on. I promised my son that I would finish this drawing for him. Um, he wants an avatar to put on his like Discord and all of his social media, and he wanted it like an anime manga style. And so I now that I got that pajama party out of the way, I think I should probably keep my promise and finish this for him and give my hand a break. So, so yeah, I'll send you those patterns then. I'll try to. I want to get those digitized, yeah, and then I'll send you those patterns. I'll send you the little one I made too for the little mini girl for the pajama party. But you'll have to put you'll either have to make it as is or you'll have to put a closure. Okay, so for that one, if I send it to you, I didn't make a skirt bottom. I just will send the top and the sleeves because I didn't. I just it was just a gathered uh, from the Empire waist. It was just a gathered rectangle. So I'll send all those to you. Yeah. So you'll be I'll just send you everything I make, and you can make it or not. It's I don't care if you make them. If you do make them, though, I would love some private feedback on it. Um, and if you don't make them, that's cool. That's fine. And I do need to get them on my computer because all these little scraps of paper that I have all over my desk of little patterns, I'm losing them. They keep falling off my desk, and the dogs keep grabbing them and running away with them. And thank you, Jay, for the compliment on my drawing. It's hard because I'm like those glasses that he's got on in the picture are his, and he's got long hair, my son. So it's like I'm trying to like make it him, but like anime. Uh, I don't have your email. Yes, maybe I do. I don't know. Are you in are you in Tammy's challenge group email, the monthly challenge one? If you are, I probably have you on there. If not, you could just DM it to me when you DM me the what's it call it? If you DM me the link, you could just send me your email too. That would be super awesome. Jay, I don't know if you know, but like I just love your channel so much. I just love that I found you. I just love your joy. I just love Rosie. You're so inspiring and so uplifting, and especially since I know from what you shared on your channel what you've had to deal with, the fact that you are such a cheerful, wonderful, giving soul, it really means a lot, especially in these times, to have you sharing that with people. And so I just wanted to tell you that you're awesome, and I appreciate you, and I'm glad I found your channel. So yes, it's very, and selfishly, your accent reminds me so much of my grandmother, and so that also brings me joy. But no, I mean, I don't think people tell each other enough how like wonderful they are, especially these days. So I just wanted to like give you that shout out that you are awesome. So, and I understand why people spoil you to death because because it's just a joy to watch you open your gifts. So you should be blushing because you're wonderful. So, but I think I'm gonna sign off and go. It's about dinner time here. I gotta see if the boys in the house need any food or if I can help them. They're pretty self-sufficient, my husband and my son, but sometimes, you're welcome, Jay. You're awesome. And yeah, I'm gonna sign off, and then I'm glad you popped in and caught me so you could help me work out that Maleficent stuff. And then I will be a good mom and finish this drawing for my son tonight. So, I will see you guys. I'll see you later, I'm sure. And I think you uploaded a video earlier today. Yeah, well, like I said, I think that's why they give it to you, Jay, because you're just it's just so, even people like me who don't even give you something, I just get so much out of watching you receive the gifts. Yeah, I'm on Instagram under my Karen Lewis Bonfiglio name. You're friends with me on there. I'm always pestering you every time I see your Cindy stuff over there. So, oh, stop it, dogs. Yeah, I know. It's funny because it's hard because I have these two accounts, so I'm confusing. I have my main art channel and then this one, which was for crafts. So if I had just kept it all, okay, that sounds good. Yes, thank you, Jay. I'll talk to you soon, and I'll once I get that stuff scanned in, I'll send it to you, and I will go watch your video and relax my poor hands after all this sewing. So, all right, signing out. Talk to you later.